You got an OTDR rental and just want to turn up a span of fiber already? This video's for you. We're going to cover what not to wreck, what not to forget, and how to set this bad boy up. Alright, so you got your OTDR rental. Thanks for giving us a shot. Let's help you out here. So we're going to go over three big things today. What to not lose, what to not wreck, and how to have a good test. And of course, if you got more questions, we've got more content here, but you can also give us a call. Number is on your piece of rental equipment, 262-208-7794. All right, so what do we not want to lose? Don't lose the stylus, don't lose the charging cord. We don't want to take any security deposits. Get that stuff back to us. What do we not want to wreck? Whew, connectors. These connectors can be pretty tricky, okay? So 99% of our OTDR ports are these green SC APC connectors, okay? SC APC. If you're unfamiliar of what that connector is or what it looks like, please give us a call. More than happy to talk you through this because connectors are confusing. So green SC APC. What those connectors look like, here's a green SC APC connector, and the other connector here is blue, and if you look, that's the exact same size connector. It does not mean that we can plug in the blue connector into that green port. This is a different type of connector. It's called a SC UPC. So if you're unsure what you're supposed to plug in, please give us a call. We'd love to try to help you out. Okay? So one, make sure we plug in the right connectors into that port. Now, the other thing with this port is if you're working on a live fiber network, the lasers can damage the optics inside of this OTDR. So you need a filtered port. If you don't know if you have a filtered port or not and you're testing live fiber, give us a call. Otherwise, on the back of the OTDR, it will tell us that we have a live filtered port also or not. Now, last thing with these connectors is before we send these connectors out, we always inspect them to ensure that the port right here is clean. So when we look at that picture, I know that this thing is going to give us accurate test results. Dirty connectors lead to poor test results, okay? So make sure that whatever you are plugging into this machine, you are cleaning it. I recommend a one-click cleaner. And then also you can double check that port. So clean connectors. And then lastly, to make sure you're not wrecking anything, is we highly recommend launch cables so that you don't have to plug in and out of that port all the time. And I'll tell you some more benefits of that launch cable soon too. Okay? All right. So we've gone over what not to lose, what not to wreck. Now how do we have a good test? That's the most important thing here. How can we give you some basic information? We've got more videos here on this channel, and we'd be happy to spend some time with you on the phone as well. So here we're at our home screen. If you're doing a basic OTDR shot, you're going to have two choices. OTDR, which is a traditional trace, where we have to be able to interpret these spikes and these drops in our shots. Again, more information here on this channel. Whenever we're doing testing, I recommend always having two wavelengths to reference, so 1310, 1550 for dark networks, and if it's live, only shoot 1650 or 1625. In traditional OTDR settings, to get this going, I recommend that you do a 30-second duration and set it up for auto. You'll get really good results pretty fast by doing so. And by hitting those three dots, we can calibrate or tell the machine if we have a launch cable or not. Okay, so that is using the OTDR software on here. It takes a little bit more knowledge to get an accurate shot. Sorry, I gotta close that application. It takes a little bit more knowledge to get an accurate shot from that OTDR application. I'm now opening IOLM. This is still an OTDR test, but it is a much more simplified OTDR test. So you'll get the same results as what is in the OTDR module, but to get this set up, same concept of we want to tell this in which wavelengths to shoot at. So 1310, 1550 is what I recommend for dark networks. They'll give the machine some wavelengths to reference and give more accurate results off of. And then also if you have a launch cable, put that in there. If you don't know the length of your launch cable, you can hit calibrate and this machine is going to tell you what the length of it is as well. All right, and then all you have to do at that point is hit the start button and you're going to get results with red and green boxes telling you pass or fail. It really simplifies what you're doing, gives you the same type of results. Last thing that I do want to talk about, I've mentioned launch cable multiple times, is these launch cables, this box right here, this might have 1,000 feet, 1,000 meters, 1,500 feet of fiber inside of it, and this is going to help reduce dead zones and give you more accurate test. So if you're doing a really short fiber run and you're testing 1,000 feet, and you take this jumper right here and you plug this in and test, it's going to give you bad results. You're not going to see front end results very well. So use a launch cable and you'll get more accurate OTDR shots. Hope you got a healthy fiber link and your project ends well. Don't forget to return your stylus. Keep you on the go.